Came up here 2 years ago, and Trinity had just come off of a successful year, and there's some talk about what we could do to move the program forward. And this field house had really kind of been in the plan for a while, I think 10 years even before I got here. And some of the guys that had been here a while, and even some of the board members that were so influential in the building of this school, said this is the time we need to go ahead and move forward for our athletic program. So we started in the initial talks of the fundraising, the idea of what we wanted to do with this field house. So it's definitely been a process of these past couple of years of seeing the plan that was drawn up, 10 years ago actually come to fruition here today. And I'm excited for our kids to be able to use this, and for them to understand where Trinity's come from, and to this point right now to where we have one of the nicest facilities in West Tennessee. Has definitely been the sacrifice of a lot of people, built on the backs of a lot of those teams that were, you think back to the mid-90s when Trinity first started football till now, and just the leaps and bounds that's come. It's definitely from past coaches, past families, just what they've invested and built to this point, we're very grateful for.
Middle school.
Once everything kind of got set in motion, we knew that this field house was going to be a real possibility. Came through, how do we furnish it? We had the opportunity to purchase some lockers. These are actually lockers that were in MTSU's football locker room. We had an opportunity to get those and refurbish those, and definitely one of the nicest lockers I've ever seen in a high school facility. And then the weight room, it goes all the way back to Lambeth. We were able to, my first day I was introduced, we had the opportunity to purchase the weights that were left at Lambeth, an absolute steal. And just through some hard work, people around here, we've been able to refurbish those things, and essentially we have a brand new weight room. And it's everything we would ever need in terms of getting things accomplished, and it's really going to help our program push forward and take that next step. To be year in and year out competing for things, our goals, the district, and making a run in playoffs and that sort of thing. So these facilities just, it's one thing to have the building, but also what goes in the building and what these kids get to use on a day-to-day basis is unbelievable. I know I never had anything like this in high school, and many of the parents and past players have echoed those same things. So this is definitely, our kids, I hope they realize how fortunate they are to be able to use these facilities and the hard work that went into getting all this set up. At the end of the day, we want to make sure we're good stewards of what we've been given, and that we take responsibility, and that we are very grateful and appreciative of those who've worked so hard to get us to this point.